So Rakata Yahweh, Rakata Oshai, Rakata Yahweh, Rakata Oshai, Rakata Yahweh, Rakata Oshai. First and foremost, want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders who rule by that great stone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiams and the folk and the earth to push the gospel and sincerity and truth. Shalom. This evening, I want to do our lesson, Galatians 4 and 5, right, to show that it was speaking directly to the Israelites, right? This Galatians 4 and 5 to redeem them. Who's them? Right? And the word redeem means to buy back. Right? So buy back who? The Israelites that were sold into slavery. Right? The Most High sold his possession into slavery because what we did, we transgressed his laws. Right? And we were sold because we were worshiping what? Devils, which is idols. Right? This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. He said, he was sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because he, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latin and Native American Indian, moved the Most High to wrath, he will deliver unto the enemies. We have enemies. Psalms 83 tell us who are our enemies, and our number one enemy is the so-called white man, right? You got the Arabs there, you got the Chinese there, the Japanese, the Africans, you know. We have Psalms 83 give you the list of our enemies. Verse 7, for he provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, by worshipping these heathen gods, which are no gods, and not to the Most High. For he forgot that, for he, Salakia, he have forgotten the everlasting power, you Israelites, and we see it today in the same spirit, worshipping idols, right? Salakia, you forget the everlasting power, which is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that brought you up, and he have grieved Jerusalem that nourished you, right? You understand? So this is the Mosai who do this to the Israelites, right? The Mosai the Mosai the Mosai who sold us to our enemies. Deuteronomy 20:68, right? Speaking about the Israelites, right? So to redeem, how the Most High redeem us with the blood of His Son, Yahweh Shai, right? Redeem the elect, because two-thirds of people are gonna be destroyed in these coming destruction in these last days. They're gonna be destroyed, but the elect was bought by the blood of Yahweh Shai, the redeemed by back, which is 144,000, the one-third million children. They were redeemed. They're gonna escape the judgment, right? It said to redeem them that were under the law. Who were under the law, right? The law was given to who, right? The Israelite. It wasn't given to the heathens, right? It was given to the Israelites, right? This is Second Ezra chapter 3, verse 36. Thou shalt find that Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American Indian, by name had kept thy precepts, which is commandments, but not the heathens, not these heathen nations. They didn't keep it. It wasn't given to them. It was given to the Israelites, right? It was given to the Israelites, right? Psalms 147, verse 19. Psalms 147, verse 19. He showed his words unto Jacob, meaning he gave Jacob the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? That's what it means. He gave his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to Jacob. This is Baruch chapter 3, verse 36. He said, he had found out all the way of knowledge, and had given it unto Jacob his servant, and unto Israel his beloved, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. Right? It's only the elect gonna have this knowledge, which is the 144,000 gonna have this knowledge, and the one-third who gonna believe in these men. Right? He said he showed his words unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. he had not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. Right? So the Most High show his word unto the Israelites alone. Right? This is Romans, right? Romans 3 and 1. Right? This is Romans chapter 3, verse 1. What advantage then had the Jew, the Israelite, or what profit is there of circumcision? He said, much every way, chiefly, because that unto them were committed the oracles of the Most High, unto who them, the Israelites. It was given unto them, right? It was given unto the Israelites, right? As Ecclesiasticus chapter 24, verse 1, he said, wisdom shall praise herself and shall glory in the midst of our people. Who's the people? The Israelites, right? The people is the Israelites. Jump to verse 8, right? He says, so that the creator of all things give me a commandment, and he that made me create, so that he caused my tabernacle to rest, and said, let thy dwelling be in Jacob, and thy inheritance in Israel, right? In Israel, right? So the law was given to the Israelites, right? It was given to the Israelites, right? We go back to, right? Well, yeah, Romans, right? Romans 9, right? This is Romans, yeah, Romans 9, and let me start from verse 3. He said, for I could wish that myself were accursed for a Mashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertain the adoption and the glory, the kingdom, right? He said, and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and the promise was given to the Israelites, right? This was given to the Israelites, right? It wasn't given to no one else but the Israelites, right? So let me go back to Galatians, right? This Galatians chapter 4, verse 5. It said to redeem them, the Israelites that were under the law, the Israelites, because the law was given to them, right? Redeem them from the enemy, right? Buy them back from the enemy, means save them from the enemy, right? That we might receive the adoption of sons, right? So we're going to this word adoption, right? Going to the word adoption, right?
Strong's G 5206. We are Thesia. We are Thesia.
We are the seer, right? It means adoption as son, right? He said, he said that relationship which the Most High was pleased to establish between himself and the Israelites. This is plain in preference to all other nations. So the Most High prefer is the Israelite, which is the so-called Negroes, Latins, Native American Indian, you know, over all other nations, right? In preference, right? So then we go back to Galatians 4 and 5. It said to redeem them, the Israelites that were under the law, the Israelite, that we might receive the adoption of son, right? So it was speaking to the Israelites, right? They received that, right? So this is a short lesson to to just give understanding in Galatians 4 and 5. It was referring to the Israelites, right? They was the one who was redeemed back by the blood of Yahweh, which is the elect, right? That's going to be living these last day, right? And with that, let's edify and I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Raka Kodash. Shalom.